Okay, so we've all seen them, right? The Instagram feed's just filled with flashy cars, those giant profit screenshots, the constant promises of financial freedom. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the whole prop firm influencer playbook. We're going to get into the hidden business model that really powers this entire show. Let's dive in.
And this quote right here, this is really the core message from the sources we're looking at. This isn't just a friendly tip, it's a wake-up call. The whole idea is that aspiring traders aren't really being mentored. They're being monetized. And that's the central idea we're going to unpack today.
So how do they get you? How do they pull you in? Well, it all starts with what we're calling the guru fantasy. They're selling this incredible world of life-changing profits, luxury lifestyles, all of it. And it's wrapped in this promise that you can have it too. You just got to join their special community.
But let's be super clear about this. This isn't about education. It is pure, unfiltered marketing. That constant parade of huge wins you see online, it's not really there to teach you anything. It's designed to get you emotionally hooked on a dream. The dream that their success can, easily become your success.
Okay, but behind that whole glamorous fantasy, there's the real engine, the reset racket. This is the cold, hard business model that keeps this entire ecosystem running. So let's do what you're supposed to do. Let's follow the money and see how this thing really works.
And this is probably the most important question you can possibly ask. Seriously. Because once you understand the financial incentive, all of their behavior, all the hype, all their advice, it all starts to make perfect and, frankly, pretty disturbing sense.
And here it is. This is the fundamental disconnect. You might think they make money when you succeed, right? That they get a piece of your profits down the line. But the reality the sources point to is the complete opposite. Their primary income isn't from your profits, it's a direct commission from your failures. Every single time you blow an account and have to buy a new evaluation with their affiliate code, they get paid. Just let that one sink in for a second. Your failure is their paycheck. This one sentence just exposes this massive conflict of interest at the heart of it all. I mean, think about it. If an influencer's income literally depends on you repeatedly buying evaluations, are they really motivated to help you pass and actually get funded?
So this incentive structure creates what the sources are calling a churn-and-burn loop. You're encouraged to take these super high-risk, exciting trades, and when those trades, inevitably blow your account, the influencer gets a nice commission, and you're just told, hey, don't worry, just try again. And you're pushed to buy another challenge, feeding the machine all over again.
And this loop creates their perfect customer, the reset junkie. This isn't a successful trader. It's someone who's trapped in a cycle of almost there, always blowing up, and constantly buying new challenges. For the affiliate, this isn't a student who needs help. It's the ideal, most profitable customer you could ever ask for.
So how in the world do they keep this illusion going and keep people hooked? Well, it all comes down to the influencer's playbook, a very specific set of tactics that are designed to build and protect their carefully crafted reality.
The absolute cornerstone of this playbook is the profit screenshot. But our sources are pretty blunt about this. A huge percentage of these are from simulated, risk-free environments. They are marketing tools, not proof of real-world profits. It's what one source calls fugitive dust. It looks real for a second, but it just vanishes the moment you look at it too closely. And the really crucial thing to get is that you're not playing the same game. There are two completely different sets of rules. The guru is often playing in a risk-free simulator. Losses don't matter, they can just hit a reset button. But you're risking real money. Their incentive is to create hype and engagement. Your incentive should be to protect your capital. It's two different worlds.
And where does this all happen? Usually in the community Discord server. But as our sources describe it, these aren't really communities for learning. They're echo chambers built for control. They are designed to manage the narrative. So if you ask a tough question or maybe point out a bad trade, you don't get an answer. You get muted or you get banned.
The sources argue that this level of control really goes beyond what you could call mentorship. I mean, when critical thinking is actively shut down just to protect the guru and their business model, it starts to look a lot more like a form of psychological manipulation, all designed to keep you paying.
So when you put all of these pieces together, what does the big picture actually look like? Well, our sources use this classic metaphor that makes the entire business model perfectly clear. It's all about selling shovels in a gold rush. You've probably heard this analogy before. During the gold rush, thousands of people rushed out west hoping to strike it rich. But, most of them came home with absolutely nothing.
The real guaranteed money? That was made by the people who sold the prospectors their tools, the shovels, the pickaxes, and the maps.
And that's exactly the role of the prop firm influencer in this modern-day gold rush for trading profits. They are the shovel sellers. They sell you the evaluation, that's the shovel. They sell you their strategy, that's the map. And they collect their commission right up front, whether you succeed or fail. They don't really care if you ever find a single speck of gold. Their profit is guaranteed. Yours is not.
So now that we've kind of laid out the playbook, the obvious question is, how do you break free from all this? Well, the sources are really clear on the solution. It's all about taking back control of your own trading journey.
And this is probably the most important takeaway of the whole thing. Real progress in your trading starts the instant you decide that your journey will no longer be someone else's income stream. It's about making a shift from being a consumer of hype to a student of a craft.
And the sources give a very clear, very direct action plan. It's not complicated at all. It's basically about cutting off the supply line, your attention and your money. Unfollow them. Get out of those echo chambers. Stop clicking the affiliate links that fuel this entire industry. Just cut them off.
And this quote right here, it really gets to the heart of the illusion versus the reality. The influencers are selling you an endless party, a constant thrill ride. But our sources are blunt. Real trading is pretty much the exact opposite. It's lonely. A lot of the time, it's actually pretty boring. And it is incredibly hard work. It's a profession, not a party.
And that really brings us to the end. The final question is for you to think about. The sources lay out a very clear choice. Are you going to take the difficult, lonely path of actually developing your own skill? Or are you going to remain a part of this system where you just function as the profit model for somebody else? The decision, ultimately, is yours.